Ah, sorry. Sorry, Fern. Hello, it's NYHunter, and for today's special video, we're gonna take a look at Metal Cardbots. Yes, all right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Send me a comment and let me know if you hear something incorrect. But I believe that this or these are Korean bots, and because they are Korean, they have a Korean manufacturer, but they also come out of China. And because of that, some folks have told me that the Chinese versions have better joints, are built a little better, and also, well, are just better all around. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But this set I actually bought from AliExpress, and I think it is a Chinese set because it is or has instructions in Chinese and not Korean. But here is the special set here. Like I said, it is BlueCop Trinity. And what makes up BlueCop Trinity is this police car, which is BlueCop, if you recognize him from the cartoon. Look at that. I love those eyes. I love those eyes. Mesmerizing. So, not only BlueCop Trinity, but also he's made up of this 4x4 vehicle, which I just really love. I love trucks. I love 4x4s. That's me. So, this thing looks really cool. And here, not only this, but another vehicle that I can show you that I just really like is the third part. And the third part is this bus. Oh my gosh. Yes, I live in New York and we ride buses and subways all the time, even though I have a car. But man, it's heavy too. Really nice. But I saw this. I was talking to my friends on the forge, my brothers on the forge, Jimmy and Billy, and I was saying during their special Metal Cardbot show, I was thinking, which one should I get for my first? And I saw this bus, and I was like, man, I gotta have a Metal Cardbot bus. So he transforms into the BlueCop Trinity S, I think it's called, also along with the other two, which is a bit different from the original BlueCop. The original BlueCop is only this guy who transforms into a robot, but now all these vehicles transform into a super version of BlueCop. BlueCop Trinity. And one more look over here, and the back here, and the top. I think they could have hidden this a little more, but seeing it on the table or seeing it just anywhere, it doesn't look bad at all. I really like it. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. Here are the instructions here, and I'm Chinese, even though my wife watches a lot of, and so is she, but even though she watches a lot of Korean programming and I watch a lot of Japanese programming, all the instructions and everything inside are in Chinese. So that made me believe that this is a Chinese set. So not that it matters, it's just really cool. Let me show you some other accessories that come with it. We have this, which is the weapon to Metal Cardbot BlueCop Trinity S, and it has these tabs here that actually allow you to pin the cards. Take a look at that. So this is BlueCop S's card, whereas no, sorry. This is the blue gun, which this transforms into. And then not only that, but then it also transforms into the blue sword. And here's that card. And not only that, but there's a third card that shows BlueCop Trinity in really nice artwork there. Right here. And so, like I said, they have holes on these cards, and it lets you pin them onto the weapon accessory. So that's very interesting. I'm not exactly sure why. I've only seen a couple episodes so far of the TV show. So yep, you can pin one card on here. You can pin the other card on the other side. And from what I've seen, the cards are either in the boy on the show's wristband, or they are um, on BlueCop's backpack when he transforms into BlueCop Trinity S. I mean, Trinity. Yeah, and I only know that because I skipped ahead in the episodes when I got this character to see what he looks like on the cartoon. So, but yeah, so you can have this side or this side, and then you've got an extra card here, like I said. But not sure exactly why you would want to do this, but they're there, and it's pretty cool. Okay. So while we're on this, let's take a look at the weapon. It is square, it is blocky, and yeah, we're going to transform it now over there. So we're going to come back to the front here, and we can transform this down, or actually let's not do that yet because that's for the final form. Let's leave this like this, and then if we take a look at this picture, I've never been able to transform it right yet. Actually, we can see this is what it's supposed to look like. And when I transform this, we'll take the barrels out of here. Okay, like so. And I think this makes a very fine looking rifle or gun already. But yeah, if you take a look at this, it's supposed to fold back on itself, and it's made to do that. But when I get to this point, it just kind of runs out of space. So I mean, I can fold it and then pin it down like this, which is I think what I should do, but it looks really wonky. Maybe this needs to be out like this. I want to push these in further, but then again, I don't, because there's a lot of paint here too. Oh, not well, over here, the golds, and I'm afraid that the golds will scratch. So I'll just leave it like this for now. But if we take a look at this picture, and of course these pinned together, or are supposed to. See that? Okay, like that. Yes. So it looks very like it, but you'd think that should be a little more straight of a weapon. But forget that. I don't really like that weapon anyway. I like this weapon, which is the blue sword. And to transform into this mode is very easy. We can now move the handle down here. We can fold this out like this, and then fold these up, and fold the middle like so. So they meet up, get all those tabs in here together. Okay. And then also do the Thundercats thing. All right, and then fold this back up. And ta-da, this is the blue sword. This one looks more like it. All right, look at that. Really sweet. All right, so that is his weapon that he'll get to use. And now we'll start looking at the transformation. All right, so it's transformation time with these three guys here. And what do they say on the cartoon? Depending on which version you watch, they say superior coupling, a Trinity configuration. And that is when these guys come together. So let's do it. Let me see. Let me move these two aside for the moment. And we'll start with the bus. All right, so first thing is one more look at that pretty cool looking bus. Like I said, I don't know, I saw this and I was like, I must have it. So yes, but here, let's transform him. We're going to start by taking these two pieces off the middle here, and while we're staring at the back, let's fold these up. You'd think that they would be heels later, but they're not. If you leave them unfolded, he'll flop over. Okay, so let's see. And then now we'll take the side and undo this and undo this. And part of me thought when I saw this the first time that this would make a great Lone Star Winnebago. But of course, you'd have to move these two back here. But not bad. In any case, you can see some of the underbelly showing now. And we've unfolded this. We're going to untab it from here. Okay. Yeah, all right. So let's see. We'll leave that there for now. And then we'll unfold this. And we will flip up the head like so. Kind of turn it forward in ready, and then you can take a look. Sorry. Sorry, Fern. Okay, and then you can see the head sculpt is really nice. After we move this up, there's an even better look, I think. We'll fold this up, and this is one of the connections that we'll use later. These will be wing type attachments. So we'll take, I think it looks better from the other side. We'll take the wing here and fold this up, and then take this wing and fold this up, and then fold this down and have it swung back like this. And yeah, you see that beginning to show his head formation here. Let me straighten out that head a little bit. Okay, good. And then yeah, this will be on him like so when we get to it. Okay. All right, we fixed up Fern's staff there, but we're going to take this piece now, and this is a really cool transformation. First things first is we're going to take the feet, and I think that's the first good move. We'll fold this down, but it'll be hard to grab actually. Let me see. Oh yeah, here. We got to put our fingers here. Okay, and that brings out the foot to the front of the leg here. And then, yeah, here's the other one. Okay, and then there is ankle tilt also. You can see, oh yeah, that's one thing. The Korean version is what I heard that has one joint that's mixed up. But if you do have that, you just have to take the screws off and switch these positions, or switch these positions of the feet somewhere in the middle here, and then put the screws back on and the bottoms back on, and you'll be fine. So just in case you end up with something like that if anybody else buys this. But in any case, you have this now over here. We're going to unfold these parts and plug them into this side. You can see the attachments here. Oh, but not yet. Just leave it loose, because actually we're going to fold this part and this part into each other, and this part straight up like a T. All right, so let's try it now. First, fold this up, and then, oh, there's your T. And then fold this down and fold this down so that they meet. Okay. Okay. And then clip these here on the sides to really bring the legs together. Listen to those snaps. That actually scares me a little bit. In time, I hope they don't break or get loose. And then these flip upward for knees or knee protectors, I guess. Yeah, okay. And then good. And then we can split the legs. Okay. As I said, there is ankle tilt here. So, and then here are those back parts of the truck. If you leave them out the back part of the bus, he'll actually flop over. You can see it's not even here, but if you leave them closed, then it is. And we'll prove it now by putting him here. All right, so, and that's the legs. So we are done with the bus. I love the bus. All right, now we will go to, let's go to the 4x4. Okay, move you back here. And the 4x4 is very easy and a bit of transformation on its own. It becomes 2 arms. So we just need to take this and pull them apart. All right, and there. You can see the hands on the bottom, shoulders on the top, and we'll start transforming them. We just pull them like so. And then you get the elbow there already. The hand is here. The hand, we need to pull this. We need to pull this panel out. So it's a little bit hard to grip. Let me see. There, okay. You can see this whole piece pulls to the side, and then now the wheel slides in, and that just stays like that. And then after you do that, you pull this out, turn it over, and plug it back in, and that will be your hand. This part, shoulder pads, and actually the connector to the shoulder is here. So we can fold this like so. We can fold this like so. All right, so then now it exposes the connector to the arm and then the shoulder pad, and you just keep turning the shoulder pad after you fold the wheel in like so, and it should be on, it's not turning all the way because of this. Pop this open, fold it, put it here, and then boom, you have the arm ready on this side. Okay, so now let's do the same thing on the other side. We pull it apart, and then we pull, this is the hand side, we pull this whole panel out a little bit, like so, and then we slide this wheel in. Okay, and then flip the hand so it's on this side. Okay, and I'll use the right hand to hold the sword, so we'll just leave it like that. And then we'll now fold this down, and once again, let's do this part first this time. See the windshield? So pull that, fold that, and now we can move that like so, and fold the wheel in, and that's the other arm. So we've got 2 arms ready to go. Okay, so now we bring back BlueCop. He needs to transform into the areas that fit into BlueCop Trinity. So yeah, if you want to buy the bot on his own, they do sell them that way. Okay, so first things first, we'll pop this out. Yes. It's could be a little parts forming, but later we turn it back over and we put it back this way, but not yet. Okay, let's fold this. Hold on. We have this top, and we're going to fold this like this, and then leave that here. Okay, then we're left with the bottom part of the vehicle, and with this, we're going to take this out and take this out and pivot it down, and this will be like the side skirts or the waist area. And then here, we're gonna fold this up and fold this so it's more flat. And then here, we're gonna take this and unfold this. This will be like the crest of the chest coming up. Okay, and then we'll fold this front part down like so. And then, fold the wheels down like so. And that will expose where the arms go in. Okay, and they'll go in through these squares here. And then now, let's take this and put this up here, but don't connect it yet because BlueCop's head has to fit here. But first, let's turn this like so. And then let's put this piece, it was like this. Let's turn it over and put it back like this. Oops, all the pieces are going back too early. Okay. And then, like I said, you can see how the crest goes in there, but we don't want it there yet. We'll leave it like this for now. But for now, we can put this part into the bus. Okay, come over here. We did this a lot with Lyle Kaiser, but once again, you have this piece here that connects, and you have this piece here that has that hole that needs to fit in. Okay, and there, very satisfying snap. Okay, we'll put him back over here. But that's one thing about this set, or Metal Cardbots, if they're all like this, that I'm a little worried about, is that they're all friction joints, right? Like if you see here, I played with him a few times already just because he's so much fun. And you can see that there's some, I don't know, some use that is showing there. So I kind of worry that he is going to fall apart in the future. But he's not unstable, and he's not cheap feeling at all. Let's put the arms in. Okay. Yeah, he's not cheap feeling at all. We're going to put the arms in now. Let's start with the left. And like I said, come back over here. There's a square here where that goes in. And of course, this is here. And like I said, it's a tiny bit of a worry, but it goes in so solidly. Let me see. It goes in so solidly. Okay. And then on this side, here we go. Going in here. And that is fitting there. So you can see it's almost together now. Oh, and he does have waist swivel, so he is swiveling on me. Okay, and then we can take the last part, this part here, with that awesome looking head. This will attach to his back, and then this will settle on top right here. And then this will actually connect to the front part of the gold here. So let's do it. Bring him back over here. Oh, and then so you can see here, this notch here is what this black piece goes into. And as we put him in, we're gonna just make sure the head stays up and everything slides in the way it should. Oh boy, sounds good. Okay, and then we put the head down and make sure that is fitting well. But first, yep, lift this a little bit there, because this is actually going to go on top. And that is how it goes. All right, so if we want to have some dramatic fun, we'll put the wings up a little bit and put him back over here. Watch out, everyone. And, oh, yep, gonna knock Fern down again and raise this a little bit. And we can see how awesome he looks. Man, he's just really sweet. If there's only one thing I can complain about is I don't feel like his neck joint looks up enough for me. Right now, with his cap, he looks kind of shady, and that's okay, but he looks like he's looking down a lot. I want him to look up a little more. So if we move this back and like this, move this over here and like this, so that people on the table don't get hit, and then we move his waist up a little bit like so. Actually, that's too much. Then I think he's a little more balanced in the way he looks. And now let's also put the blue sword in his hand. All right, watch out for Fern over there. And look at that. Look at that. Just good stuff right now. Just feels really stable, feels really strong, and yeah, it just looks freaking awesome. And then, like I said, a lot of good posability. I don't really care too much about articulation. We've talked before about it, but he can articulate very well. You can put these down like that if you want to, and it looks really nice. But yeah, this is one fine looking bot. Come over here and we'll close up. We'll close up by looking at his front side here, and his back side here. Just really nice with this tail area, the bus, and the wings. Like I said, with the wings, you can leave them folded back all the way, or you can fold them this way. You can expand his wings with this also kind of look. I don't know, how's that look to you? But it's all up to your imagination. One thing I would like to do is we just put Kaiser together. We should see how they fare next to each other. Of course, they're totally separate and different toys, but the sizes is what I'm thinking of comparing. Okay, so here we have, we have BlueCop Trinity, and here we have the last video we did, putting together Kaiser. And oh yeah, so Kaiser is quite a bit taller, as you'd expect. Let's see. Yep, he is not quite standing well. Okay, good. Let me fix that foot a little bit. And yeah, it looks like, but they look like they are pretty well sized together. That is really cool. Really cool. All right, so there he is, and here we are. That is all for today. This is a really awesome set. Once again, BlueCop Trinity, and on TV or on video, they call him BlueCop Trinity S, I guess for super, and just a really, really great set. Yep, you can find it on AliExpress. I don't know anywhere else. I didn't really look that far around the neighborhood, but yeah, they have them there. Man, that is all. All right, so please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you enjoyed this video, and if you did, and don't forget to please collect what inspires you. Just like what I'm doing, I found that, I really like these Metal Cardbots. I might get some more. Yes, once again, collect what inspires you. And please, the best collections, your collections, they tell your story. They tell so many things about you. So yeah, we'll continue to talk about my collection, and do share about yours. Talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.